Hello and welcome to another episode of the After the Whistle podcast. My name is Kale. I'm joined today with gang. I mean, we don't get a full gang over here, but it should suffice for today. I have Frank over here, Corey. How you guys doing?
Just
Oh,
happy
good,
we don't have a
G.
full gang today because wow, can you? Well, hello
I'm
to
the
you and
only
hello to
one
our
today
listeners.
to represent the United contingent, but I'm trying to
Thank
absolute
God.
best, Charlie.
We thank
Oh
God
no,
because we know you there. You don't have any energy.
I didn't want a United-centric part today where everything is.
no. But we hardly do that. So you, Mom, you thank your absolute
Sure.
stars. That people, the
Sure.
comments. I need people in the comments to go in on Corey and Bankelda just to let them know whose weekend it was. But yeah, if you guys are okay, and in case you missed it, United managed to, against all the odds, I must say, because everybody, I repeat, every single person put us or wrote us completely off, incapable of winning this game. There was just one game that needed to be won in the season, and this was it. Factually, United's worst performing season since in the Premier League. And we'll talk about what that means for the manager as well as the club and the new ownership. But if you guys are okay, I think we can just jump straight into it. Aside United winning, United winning the FA Cup, we also have the last team gaining promotion to the Premier League. That's Southampton, winning the playoff against Leeds. So what that means is Ipswich, Leicester,
Southampton.
and Southampton.
Southampton.
There also seem to be some managerial tapping up going on there.
Move on. Quick. Move on. Quick.
You say move on quick. No. We have that. I have that written down. Here. We also have the Champions League preview, which will be coming up. Jude Bellingham versus Jadon Sancho. What's that going to mean as well? But yeah, let's talk about the game. United versus City. Now, personally, I wasn't able to watch the game. I was indisposed somewhere. There was heavy rains in Accra, but I did get much of the commentary on Twitter, like a lot of people do, and it was very evident that Ten Hag had the same idea from the last time that he faced City, kind of creating a box midfield, not really using wide players to stretch the game, but wide players to get the ball up quickly and allow players to then join in the attack to create problems for City. Now, normally these type of games, right? It's very evident that because you've done partying a week before or 2 weeks before or whatever, leading up to the game, there is bound to be some fall off or drop off in performance.
Some Grealishes.
I don't know. I can't remember last year when they were going for the treble after winning the league, whether they celebrated before going for the FA Cup and then went on to go and win the Champions. I can't remember. My memory fails, and they have to go and check after this. But 4 in a row, yes, was a huge accomplishment. But you have a repeat of a final which you won the year before. People are saying that it's going to be a walk in the park for you. You have everything going for you because United are down in the dumps. But then these are the type of things which test players. And United, you never know what you're going to get, right? So in as much as some people had some hope that, we could win the game, it wasn't going to be, we'll win the game in 90 minutes. It wasn't we're going to score City 2 in the first half, limit them to a bunch of shots in the second half. I mean, we can talk about the defender because that thing has always been a case for United this season where they allow so much attack or they allow so many shots, facing them. So them to be able to beat the odds and able to win the game speaks to what the manager has been touting along. Should I get my players back? I should be able to, mold this team into the team that will play good football, will give better performances, will give genuine results. And as of right now, he was talking the shit. I've won 2 trophies since I've been here. So before me, I even give my take on it. I'll let you guys who are football lovers of the game, right? People who don't like to see City win. You've done your hate watching this weekend, and so you have the platform to be able to release the hate from your heart. Me, I have no hate to give. I am just a facilitator. So I will leave it to Van Gelder to set us off.
I'll start off by saying that congratulations to my boy Marco Correa for making it to the Spanish team for the Euros.
Congratulate Mason Mount.
Congratulations to Marco Correa for making it to the Euros. I hope he has a wonderful tournament. I also want to add that if you know you have a game to play and your season ends, don't go out drinking. We've seen it happen time and time again. Like when people are relying on you, when people are relying on you, you just be living anyhow because you've already won the league. What kind of rubbish is that? Right now, we go play Asney then in Cousins, old time Asney. One. See that.
Yeah, Michael the Prime.
Yeah. Asney, Scoop no, Rat no.
Yeah, that be the things we go. Scoot no, Rat no, them people. Do I look like I want to be going to Azerbaijan on a Thursday? Come and play.
Malta,
I don't know.
Estonia. Shall I mention the countries there?
Romania, Hungary, Bulgaria,
Moldova. Even they kill me, no. Moldova.
Bro, the fact that do you know what annoys me? The thing that annoys me the most is that we can be paired with Nanaya Amponsa's club, Petro Club, Day. You know Nanaya Amponsa, the guy that we Kotokodema CEO. Right now, they own some club for Moldova. We in club good and they win trophies, then things. Next thing we go, no. I know they play.
We first get them on.
Next thing we know now, boom. Chelsea then them they can't play. We did the same group. Bro, I see the coefficient one, bro. We did 96,000. The first thing they want to back they like 42,000. Bro, what's the meaning of this? But apart from the fact that my hate watch was very uneventful and it didn't happen the way I wanted it to, I want to just comment that I did watch parts. I started watching right when the second goal was scored. And immediately I saw the second goal and the reaction of Manchester City, I said, yeah, Charlie. Then figure the boys out, then lock them. It's not going to happen. United executed their tactical plan to a T. Everybody was on board. Even Pimples Haaland crowd was on board. When he came on, it was just...
everyone, that's what United people, they like. Some small action, everybody just go they foam at the mouth, say, yeah, the guy they play ball, what.
I'm not sure say good like that, but when he came on, his job was to make sure that he takes it opposite United's pole and just make sure that it stays there. Make himself a nuisance up the pitch so United can, keep the pressure off their defense. And he did that, right? Several times where he used his pace, he used his body well, and he tried his best possible to make sure that the ball was not at United's or in and around the 18-yard, which could cause problems for Manchester United. So kudos to Erik Ten Hag. I think he got his tactics spot on. City just looked like they were not on it. They just felt like, you know what, we've won the league, we've won Club World Cup, we've won, Super Cup. We have 3 trophies already this season. We don't need to pile on anymore. We are already... Jack Grealish, for one, looked like he was somewhere else and he needed a drink. Which I think that guy needs to go for alcohol.
Honest question. I mean, I know that there have been some English players, white English players, who have gotten a bit of stick, right? If you haven't seen the Beckham documentary, it speaks about how he was abused when he was at United at the time. Harry Maguire is well documented, the type of abuse that he's got based off of price tag and performances.
Yeah.
Now, to be in a team like this, where they spent that amount of money on you, yes, there are a lot of expensive players there, but everyone is kind of justifying their price tag. If not even in their initial season, even their debut season, at least they've kicked on. John Stones at the time, for the amount of money which he came in, ludicrous for an English defender, but a key cog in Guardiola's team.
Mm-hmm.
If you also want to look at Kyle Walker at the time, fullback who came in has just gone and risen to heights on heights, and his game has completely changed.
Let me do vex.
When will the criticism start for Jack Grealish? Because
it won't happen. Don't bother.
It should have started.
It won't happen. But it won't happen. That's what I'm trying to say. It won't
so
happen.
make we all just Dave, because Charlie, I know Labile is somewhere. Labile has his own problems, but I can bet like the amount of hate.
No, but you have to understand that a part of that is racism, and the other part of that is xenophobia. You are a foreigner. You have come from outside. You have come here.
My mom came up in La Carrington. Where the foreigner did? He came up in La Carrington.
He's French. So as far as the English understand, they don't care who trained him up. Look, even Garnacho, cry. If Garnacho slack,
no, really, they give the performances like that. Yeah.
Bro, then is part racism, part xenophobia. It is, if you just understand that they will never get on the backs of Jack Grealish. They look at him and he's the life of the party. Then go find he's not a quintessential gentleman,
boy.
He's a boy's boy.
He's a geezer.
Yeah, they don't look. I think that even the English have accepted that this guy, let's not expect much from him. Is he talented? Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I can't even put my hand on my chest.
Oh, no. Avila, he was a bit of a maverick player.
At Villa, he was a maverick player at Villa. So was Barkley at Everton. So I don't want to hear this. He was a bit of a maverick. Mavericks, the
guy don't get aura. Okay,
no, you can't play under Pep Guardiola for this. He's going into his third season now, and the thing that you are notable for
finish his third season.
He's finished his third. Well, look, I'm not even counting it properly. Going into your fourth season, you are one of the most expensive English players. If you are not
British
the most expensive
players,
he's the most expensive British player, right? And you are notable. The thing we can
Declan Parson.
So, but in England, in the EPL, he's the most expensive English player purchased in the EPL, right? And the only thing we can who them cut him?
Declan Rice.
Guys.
No, but English. I'm saying in the EPL because Declan
plays. Declan Rice was from West Ham.
Rice. Do you know what I'm hearing? Jude Bellingham. See, I keep saying Rice.
That's sorry. Show his ignorance.
But sorry. Rice. That's true. Rice. But Rice, we can say that masterful at breaking our passing, catching our passing. Doing his job. All we can remember is that you're always drunk when your team wins.
Oh, last season he ball small, but
balling.
He should have pushed it.
He was integral.
Yeah, he ball.
I won't even say integral. I'll say important.
I'm not saying he ball. Yeah, he ball. He showed up. He showed up. He showed up in
the UCL.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Don't ask me what performance. No.
No, I'm not asking you what performance. I'm just gonna say, can we hand in heart say that integral, important, whatever word we want to use, it pay off in 100 million? Does he look like?
We thought we'd kick on.
Sorry.
I expected him to be at the forefront this season.
I expected him to be the person that Phil Foden is this year.
He got injured.
Because he drinks too much. Let's speak the truth. How can you be blank for 3 days consecutive? How?
Oh, join me. Actually, make we all go Korean house. You go see something.
Let's calm down. So for me, it's absolutely. I don't expect English fans to get on his back. Maybe at the Euros if he doesn't perform. I don't even know if he's going. Is he going?
I would have to double check right now. But you
England's
keep
call
on
up
talking.
is so ridiculous. I don't even know who is going and who's not going.
But this be professional. Not for that they come down around.
Yeah, but if he's not in the provisional, they don't name him for final. Provisional, you don't catch that then. Yeah. So I beg check give me. I don't know. I think he might be.
Continue talking.
I think he's there just because the coach now on your papa. But if he doesn't ball at the Euros, I think then maybe they might start getting on his back. Should he be kicking on now? But I've already heard a couple of the pundits and commentators make some excuses for him. Oh, Pep Guardiola is not using him right. You know,
He's in.
Yeah. So let's see. Maybe the Euros will be the straw that brings the camels back.
Let's. I won't make you finish your take on the game.
I finish. Oh, my thoughts on the game there. Yeah, I think United fully deserve to win. Congratulations to them. I'm just annoyed that, and the worst part is Chelsea didn't even make it into like the group stage. We have to go and play playoffs. So if we go meet Arsenal,
yeah, hold that.
See, I'm so annoyed because every year everybody finishes sixth.
You can't do. You way they kill me. They can't say actually post try end of the season. What? Sana scoot no.
You see,
all taxi.
See, all I know be say, as you know, be me per day there. We Arsenal day my body. We chop L there.
How Arsenal can chop L?
All I know is
Corey,
that
please take over.
Arsenal, make I just tell you why Arsenal chop L because now that United have won the FA Cup,
my best season.
They had a better season than Arsenal. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
In your personal opinion.
If you go tell me why you don't think so, but yeah.
I'm not going to get into that conversation, but let's leave with
and this is why I wish Crack was here. Like Crack would get to the conversation. Me personally, I don't get the energy.
I'm not doing that. Finish it. You want and this thing. There's a tweet about this same United thing. When United finished second and also finished eighth and won the trophy, there's a tweet from a Manchester United supporter that said that
first of
there's
all,
no way at the camp, there's no way say you talk say Arsenal have better season than United. That's why I close my case. They have said it themselves. I'm not even going to answer it. On the game, I just
Corey, make I just point something out. Just that tweet. Just know that tweet was made by Principalities and Powers against United. That United trade guy. He Principality and Power.
Charlie, so, I never see you. I don't want to give free for my back. I don't want to give free.
Continue.
The with regards to the United and City game, I'm just asking why City couldn't have played like that against West Ham. Like, what the?
But they don't go drink. What a game!
They're knocking the ball around. Yeah, we get 73% possession. Yeah, if you play the most ball, well done. But I think they say 2 goals enter your net. The first one be mistake from top defender and top keeper. The second one, they carve them out like Thanksgiving turkey. See, they don't see any. That pass from Bruno is one of the slickest, sexiest. Like he caressed the ball into Menu in path. He scored a goal. Not Menu scored a goal, but although I've seen players where they did that position and then do a carryover. They take the ball come out. So I have to give it up. I have to give it up to United for their persistence. They outplayed. I don't say they outplayed. They definitely defended very well. I was actually surprised that their defense was quite solid. There wasn't, apart from when Doku scored, which actually also annoyed me, because that boy, I don't really see him. In the last 3 games, Tottenham, and especially this game, he show up. Wow. He really touched my spirits. It really touched my spirits. But I mean, props to them. They got their win. You just have to listen to United fans go on and on and on for the next three
So,
weeks.
do you know the word? I woke up this morning.
Brother.
Then you go see Smiley. Then they tweet one Ganacho picture. Afternoon you go tweet menu.
Oh, brother, I
Then
muted all of
some
them. I
quotes.
muted every United. I muted Manchester United, Carrington, ETH. All see anything.
No. I think you shouldn't mute ETH because then they can't sack him. So it needs to go see the news.
Let me say, that's what I'm saying, right? I just didn't want to see anything. Like they'll just be going. Look, these people have been abusing their players. They shout, this guy make it come out enough. He shout, do this and then wait trophy. No, oh my God, you guys have my heart. You showed me the way. I said, oh my God, man.
But bro, see the time where you put get Koscielny then things. If you win some FA Cup, you know they celebrate.
Bro. When we won those FA Cups and we hadn't won a trophy in like 84 years, bro. It's like, dude.
But don't forget that last year when they won the what do they call it? When they won the Carabao, for some weird reason they refused to celebrate because we are bigger than Carabao. You know,
dude, if you don't wait, baby safe. Meanwhile, they count that as your trophy and Casa. You hold on to that. I bought 2 trophies in 2 seasons. You know,
2 seasons. You know, don't want me. I will go somewhere, go win more trophies.
I'm going to win more trophies. I said, hey, boy, your mouth come.
They say
all you can talk about was the Arsenal game and some offside. That could all you can talk about in your press conferences. And now I'm going to win trophies and other places.
Make we move.
Congratulations to United.
Congratulations to United. Well,
we'll give them another 2 weeks or something to go on and on before their team play again and show them. I really hope ETH stays because he says an era they can't end and an era they can't start. So I won't see the era.
He goes. I think by Friday he's gone. By our next recording,
I think he stays. I think this trophy has bought him at least half a season.
Well, I truthfully, I heard Jim Ratcliffe say 2 weeks ago or something like that he felt that none of the managers at United had succeeded because the structure and the system and the environment had been they can't give them new training page then things, give them new jacuzzi. No, be the one way Ronaldo come the time be 18 or they did a new one, new chef then things. So all I know
change the culture. They can't change the culture.
But truthfully, like if just like we'll get into it, I think. But just like Poch, if you look at the season as a whole, can you truthfully justify keeping the manager on?
This is where I'll come in. This is where I'll come in. So I think United as a fan base are very emotional when it comes to the team. So yeah, they expect players to fight for the shirts. They expect players to fight for the shirts. They expect the team to play attacking football all the time. They expect the team to win games. They expect the team to, rise up to the occasion when presented to them. They expect all these things, and because of so many expectations, you will see different fractures. You will see different factions. You will see different takes. You will see different beliefs as to how the team should proceed. Now, I know people who are very much Ten Hag out. I know people who are very much give the manager another season. I know people who are very much like, Ten Hag all the way. Like he's the guy that will take us to where we want to get to. I personally, I lean on him being given another season for the mere fact that it is evident that he has not had the squad that he wanted to use. Now, people will then argue that, you had Postecoglou fighting injuries. You had Madrid. Also,
everybody get injuries. So Ancelotti, everybody get injuries. So
everybody get injuries. So it is evident that this guy doesn't seem to adapt well. So that is a point which
the Ineos team would take into consideration. But then if he is also to say that if you get me these profile of players so that I have enough depth to be able to play this, because you see that if we play this way, we are very much formidable. If we have teams who want to press against us, we are a threat. If we have teams who are in a low block, we are overpowering them. So he has a case to make. And so the Ineos team too would also have to look at it as a whole and be like, okay, fine. If a structure didn't exist before we got here, which was he's been here for 2 seasons. The first season, good football, was able to get a trophy. Was able to get a trophy and qualify for the Champions League. And so, yeah, he has bought some time. Then the second season come, so many setbacks. Then you have the change of ownership. You have, I think he had also player fighting and the Sancho situation and all these
but
things.
Who they manage the squad?
Yeah, it'd be you when you manage the squad, though. But United in itself has been a very much manhandled team for years. So if a Dutch person is looking to create structure, and Dutch people are known to be very, very, very strict and forthright in the way that they handle themselves. And it's not going to be a quick fix. Because people would then link it into Arteta, who was very hardline in the type of team that he wanted to build, right? You had high earners like Aubameyang, who he had to get off the wage bill, and was also reportedly causing problems for the team. He also made a mistake and got Nicolas Pepe on high amounts of money and was not able to use him, so had to also ship him off.
Hey, boss.
No, that
He not
was
buy
Emery.
Pepe.
That was
Emery buy Pepe. Wait,
buy
Pepe.
Pepe.
It forced past Anthony because I see more free kicks,
I
I see
know
more
what-
goals, I
I-
see
I
more
think-
contributions. Make you not do that comparison ever again, eh? This will be your first and last morning. Make you not try to do that comparison again.
I beg.
Make you put your man on your own pedestal. Put your man on your own rankings.
I give you people respect. Make people just answer, give me small respect. I beg, sorry. But yeah, if there have been mistakes, but who said he picked way in all force? I know there's at least one player where did that team where he picked Vieira.
Where's your Mala? Where's your Mala? Yeah,
Malaysia head.
Yeah. Vieira is problematic for me right now. For me, I'm done with that boy. But I want your guy has a lot more misses than hits.
I don't think so.
How many hits? He has like 1 hit.
Isn't Martinez the only hit?
Martinez is the only hit he has.
Onana had a shaky start.
He's the only hit.
Onana had a shaky start.
Mount.
But has
let's check.
Mount. Relax. If you won't go by this season, or you won't go by last season, which one you won't go by?
I won't go by all seasons. Casemiro.
Okay. Yeah.
Sanchez.
Was a hit? Well, no, not be Sanchez this season, not be Sanchez last season. So make you know do revisionism. Beg.
I don't know if he was that good last season.
He was
good last
decent.
season.
He was good when they were comparing Casemiro and Partey, who good then.
See.
Make a call Kawawa for you.
You see?
Make a call Kawawa for you.
If you call Starboy right now, trouble will happen for you. Calm down. Maybe just move on. Who be Anthony?
Anthony be this season. And that one there be very clear.
Anthony will be this season.
Anthony be this season.
It be last season.
Anthony be
no. He was last
season. He scored also last season.
He could score last now.
On his debut.
Yeah.
No, they move like that.
No. Who did you reason for right?
Okay, make I give you that guy you bring on lower BJ. Sabitzer, Marcel Sabitzer.
Yeah, he for fine cover.
Yogurt.
Relax.
Yogurt. What be his name? The yogurt guy.
Who be the yogurt guy?
Vegas or something.
Charlie,
make I continue.
Relax. But
all these
belongs. All those belongs.
Okay.
And all those were covered.
Ericsson.
Ericsson was very clear. Was very, very, very clear
So
that
basically, you want a player that was a
no,
pacemaker.
Yes,
He don't get pace.
beyond the first season, he go fit in
Malaria.
5 games.
Malaria.
He hurt. He had the whole
Last season
season.
was
He
he
hurt
any
with what?
good? Last season was he good?
He was decent enough. Was
This
decent
is why.
enough.
This is
Because
this
you'd
is why.
expect instant hits, right?
I know
And
they
you are
expect
saying that
instant hits.
you are saying that
My
he has
point
one
is,
hit. You are saying that he has one hit.
yes,
And I said I don't
one
think he
hit,
has
zero,
one hit.
all
I don't
misses.
think-
One hit,
No,
all misses.
The misses plenty, but the hits no be one pair. That's the point I'm trying to make to you. Because Holland this season, people will say that it's hits because as a lone striker, where he still put up numbers where he put up.
Bro, he didn't even.
Don't look
He
at me
didn't even
like that. Don't look
outperform
at me like
Jackson.
that.
And Jackson,
The-
he didn't outperform Jackson. He
Who
didn't
go past
outperform
who?
Jackson. And Kawa has
Who
been
grow
on.
past who? Who grow past who?
Jackson is 22. Jackson is 22.
Holland be like
Jackson is
20.
22.
Holland be how you gonna say Holland be?
Oh, so
This be why
Jackson has
internet
played
day.
center forward.
Relax. This be why internet
Jackson
day.
play.
Let's
why
use the same
it's
yardstick
big.
for everybody. If you go take the same yardstick,
Nah.
beat Havertz, you go take the same yardstick, beat whoever you go take beats, no.
Holland be
How
21 years old. Holland
Jackson
be
is
21 years
22.
old.
1 year no mean
So
anything.
doing this on
But then,
Why
but then
you don't mean
Jackson gets support around them. They go for move players around them. Holland be the only person in the position that where he dey play for. What should they
Bro,
try to tell me? Who you go for learn off
Nkunku
of?
was in. Wait,
okay, you know what?
wait.
Let's
Don't say
end
Rashford,
this
don't say Rashford.
argument with statistic.
It be cool.
Why you go get some stats?
It be
You
cool.
go post some stats.
Just know that Jackson's support striker was Armando Broya, who was coming off a knee injury. Just know that the second and Jackson went to AFCON. And
My man did not have
Jackson
Velasco.
went to AFCON.
My man did not
Jackson
have anybody
went
to learn
to AFCON.
to learn from. That's what I'm telling you.
But he has been a center forward all his life. Jackson only started playing.
No, chop. Make I just killed this thing. Jackson in XG this season be 18.6. He get 14 goals. Holland in XG be 7.6. That's not even a comparison, bro. Look,
they're not in the same league. They're not even in the same league.
Yes. So how he be hit?
You
How
can't
he
know.
be hit?
Relax, so he get people
You
with
are comparing Transako to Zongo.
Hey.
You are,
Then they said, relax. You are the one who brought Jackson in there. I'm saying that for my team.
because
you
are saying that Holland is a hit.
I'm saying for my team.
If United fans have spent all season calling Jackson
as the only striker, as the only striker in that team, as the only center forward in that team, where they know they give him any assists, they know they service him. He for fight for every ball for himself, and he's the only person to learn that in that position. I'm even shocked that his XG is even above 5. Because you have selfish players like Rashford. You have selfish players like that. It never be favoritism. It never be. You people, they want to look with some high bias. But I try to tell you, say, which young striker, I try to tell you, say, put Nketiah for anywhere. Put Nketiah for anywhere. If you get people where he will feel learn off of, he go show you something. Even for your team self, he will show you something.
Make a basic question. Okay. Because
why you take off your glasses?
This is
no. Why you take off your glasses?
I want to move to you serious.
You distract. Hey, yo, chill. Hey, yo, chill, man. Hey, yo, chill.
Why? I get
chill there, buddy.
You see, I can't build my point. This guy, let's not forget, he cost you 75 million. That's the first one. But let's assume inflated market.
He probably hit because they say Havertz 665. They say we waste money.
Prospect.
Calm down.
How much? Steve, we don't for check for this thing top because we get other things to talk about.
And I just finish my points quick. 2, he has been trained as a center forward all his life. Jackson only started playing center forward last year in Villarreal when their main striker Moreno was injured. He played 12 matches as a center forward where we go buy him. Chelsea
Oh,
did not have any other striker. The person Jackson was supposed to learn off of was Nkunku. Nkunku was injured 3/4 of the season. Jackson was paired together up front with Armando Broya. By January, as Jackson they left go AFCON, then Broya too they left go Fulham. Broya was so bad at Fulham. Fulham paid us 4 million for not even fulfilling enough of the games he was supposed to play. So, if somebody they fit go AFCON 2 months, the time he go AFCON camp, then
That's a very good point. He went to AFCON and came back and still outperformed Horner. He is nowhere close to being a
that
head.
forward
Let's
line.
move
Relax.
on.
Who do you think?
Wait,
Make her finish. Make her finish. No, wait. Make her finish. Make her finish. Make her finish. Make her finish. That drop deep to come and assist, create chance for himself. Boga, nobody touched Jackson. Ina Learnington. So if United fans they call him the striker.
What be your XG versus my XG?
Oh, Wafa. Me, I don't know
What
the
be your
XG thing.
So me and the talk say for team way they know even they get negative goal difference self cry. They know even they create score goals. They don't even score goals for fun. Right? For somebody in that team to at least get above an XG of 5. He they create for himself. He they move for himself. To me, he try. That's the only point I'm trying because the whole team underperformed that department. No, you don't get one
I
more
just want
point.
to remind.
We didn't move on.
I just want to remind you that when he scored 5 goals in the Champions League, United fans were saying it will happen in the league. It's just a matter of time. And at that time, they were saying he's a better striker than Jackson, and Jackson is the BDB. All of a sudden. How you please score 5 goals in the Champions League first half of the season?
Go talk to those United fans because right now, where they be. The only point I try to make so say we go fix cut this thing top. They say Ineos have a job on their hands in trying to assess what this season means because this man has had problems. It is very evident. The football wasn't great when the problems were there to show. He was resolute in every single thing that he did, tried to foster unity when the team too showed a lack of belief, a lack of character, and all that. Never sold them out. So it was always about them not performing to the standards which he has set. That has been the difference this season between him and the other managers. Because when the football was there and the results weren't there, it was like, yeah, this manager has taken us to as far as we can go. A lot of people believe that this manager hasn't taken us to as close as we can get, but he has been successful in 2 seasons by winning us trophies. Because again, the football this season, it was there to show that we they concede too much, we they face too many shots, we know they face score enough. And so if that's what Ineos wants to use to, sack the man, he go talk, say, yeah, all right, cool. I mean, wherever I go, I win trophies. And as far as we've known him in his ever since he took up a senior management role, he has won trophies. So it did him at there. My only thing to say, one more season. I'm not saying Ten Hag in and Ten Hag out. I'm giving him one more season. So, that's we go to move on because this thing there is going way longer than I expected it to. So that even then ties into another Manchester manager. With Pep's contract coming to an end at the end of next season, people will say, "Charlie, make it left." But do you think he can at least stay for 2 more years and say, "Oh, you niggas want to play? All right, I'm with it."
See, the evil he has done.
It's enough. It's enough.
Okay.
It's enough. It's enough.
If you call your career at this point, you go fit talk, I go England, I dominate. I go Germany, I dominate. And it just be Italy, going. You go fit take Italy do swan something, close everything. But see, for England, I did beg am. I did thank God they beg am. I know see they speak to spirits. I know see they train plus spirits, but see,
so you talk to the spirits for
for whole house. See, go and sit on the coastline of the Catalan coastlines and see whether you will feel sip some mimosas and things there to make it close. Why? He can't trivialize on a whole league. See, you go do everything you go do, you go everything, you go struggle, you go get interest, you go plug and play.
They talk with such experience. They jump
He could do everything. Then Pep will say, but what this guy, as he said, this guy really did stressing body. He's stressing body for no reason. Because from how human being they every year from December, they know they lose game. Why? It be Gala, make it go out. I don't want make we keep long for this topic talk. But that make you not can't talk plenty, give arguments about who be make it just left. And it not be about I don't think he will leave. You see, he can't have this anger for no. Even at the play football manager, I go take one team do 30 years after that challenge. I said after the 10th league, I'm tired. Make it left. Make it go find some Catalan, then go bed. We not get it here.
So Canada or Granada.
Catalan. No, Catalan. In Catalan, people know.
Yeah.
As you say, make I not talk. Say I don't think you go, so I'm not getting anything add.
Okay, well, there any chance just to give you quiet. All right, but you go talk for this one because we come straight to your team. So earlier on this week, we I know you wanted to talk about Poch, but we said I would talk about it this week. So what do you have to say about your manager being sacked despite pushing you to a lovely? Now, where you finished 7th?
To Europe. He pushed them to Europe.
No, Europe, but for talk the Europe well.
No, but Romania not be Europe, Bulgaria not be Europe, Hungary not be
Europe. I said we for talk the Europe. We for talk the Europe.
He pushed them into Europe.
We for talk the Europe well. If we get lovely teams like Atalanta winning the Europa Cup, some kind of level be there. We know they say the Champions League, but we did talk say be some kind of level.
But Kale, very low key. We actually need to discuss English performance in these.
We don't need to discuss it. We need to discuss Manchester United and all these other stuff every day. They chop head and fuck.
Hey. Breathe. Pusas.
Because every time Chelsea and Liverpool, every time Chelsea and Liverpool they go far. If these useless people, Red Devils, they go there, group stage. That'd be why all you had to do was qualify out of your group, and England would have had a position. Fit. We would have had 5 people in Champions League, which means this UEFA Cup, we all they go to Europa. But no, Team Kessie, Nyansa with your pimples, Haaland, 5 goals. Chop last. You chop last. With do you know how embarrassing it is? You chop last in a group with FC Copenhagen.
You know, for disgrace, the shame. You know, the disgrace. No. You know, for disgrace. I say, you know what shame, the shame. You know, for disgrace, the disgrace. No, we already know. We did talk and say, yeah, this season there we flop. But yeah, make it not come from a player like that.
So Corey, that be the discussion we for have. It be Manchester United every time they go there.
Wait for crack then. May I go bring my couples? Not be you people you can't sharp on my top.
But I think I started saying he should go in March. I think I thought he didn't impress me for an experienced manager. Yes, he had a lot of injuries to deal with. Yes, but he still had.
It was a young team too.
I can take on board all of that, but it shouldn't take you 33 weeks to start playing well.
It speaks to the level that these players thought they did not. I'm sure that they did not anticipate.
No, I'm sorry. It is coaching. We first of all, the reason why we didn't finish higher because at the end we finished 5 points behind Aston Villa. We could have been 4th if you didn't draw with fucking Sheffield and fucking Burnley. You played 2-2 with 10-man Burnley. Sheffield shipped 66 goals.
this is why Vincent Company they go buying because of that game. So make you not do like say he be top manager. Make you know I
That
go
be
speak the
totally
company.
different. But
Nah, they talk true.
he won 1 in 10 or 1 in 5 at the beginning of the season. And that is why we are not playing Europa League or Champions League football next season. So if you take on board the season in totality, and let's not forget, he lost the Carabao Cup to Liverpool's under 22. Let's not forget that. If you take on board the entirety of the season, 5 games is not good enough, in my opinion, to maintain him there. Secondly, could he realistically say, and I believe this by mutual consent was actually by mutual consent, because he kept saying, why are we always asking if he thinks that he's going to be retained? Why are they not asking if he and his staff feel they should also be, they would like to continue? And I think philosophically, the club and him were at 2 different places. What the club was looking for and what he was looking for, in the end, it didn't converge, and in the end he had to go. Whether the replacements they are going for, and I'll touch that, is better or is the right choice, me, I don't know. But if you ask me, that was Pochettino, were they right to sack Mauricio Pochettino? I say yes, based on his performance last season. I don't think it was good enough. I think it was a disgrace for a manager of, first of all, for a manager of his level of experience. If he was inexperienced, let's say he was a McKenna or he was a, someone younger, I would be a bit more graceful. So, you know what? He's still young. He's a young manager himself. He's like, no. But Poch has experience in bags. So you can't tell me that this is the performance. You can't tell me that we play against a team like Leicester and they are much better in possession than us. They look more confident in their attacks than us. They have patterns of play, and you play chaos ball. If your best player in the whole season was, taking away Kupama, who is absolutely brilliant by himself, was Conor Gallagher, then it's a problem. Then it's a very big problem. So for me, he had to be sacked. Now, coming down to this new guy they want to appoint, I don't know what's going on there. And truthfully, I'm not involved. Can't be bothered. I can't be bothered, because at the end of the day, they are going to appoint whoever they think is good enough for the club. What I want is simple. They've staked their necks out. Those hideous twins, Paul Winstanley and his brother, what's his name? That's what Lawrence Stewart, the sporting directors. This is the 3rd appointment they've made. Last year, after a thorough and exhaustive process, they brought us Poch. This year, by all indications, they'll bring us a manager who has never managed in the Premier League before, who has just done one season as a head coach with Leicester. At the end of the day, if it doesn't work, as the the team news or the Comunicado official Chelsea version have to be 3. As they are sacking the manager, the 2 have to walk as well. That's all me I have to say, because we can't put you in charge of another process. It can't work. It can't work.
So we're just restarting everything all over again, and then we'll see where we land.
I think the first mistake Todd Bowley and Bernard Bali made was to appoint those 2 hideous trains. They are just not of the level of Chelsea Football Club and what is required at Chelsea. And if your sporting directors are terrible, Manchester United fans can attest to that. It seeps down to your coaching.
They use more than excuse.
Facts,
bro.
No, but facts are sacred. It's true. We've not had a good sporting director for years, and because of that, it shows in the caliber of players you sign. It shows in the kind of deals you do. It shows in the kind of coaches you go for.
The years really just be 2 or 1, or I'm bugging.
2.
It'd be 2. it can't be plural, no. Years like it be 50, be decades and centuries.
No,
Make me take. I
but
get you. I get
point
you. I
is,
get you.
if you're going to spend this, if they had even just one person who was far more experienced at building a squad than these hideous twins, we'd be in a far better position. How have
Well,
you spent over?
we
How have you
live to
spent
see
over?
though,
How have you spent
because
over 600?
all
600
all this amortization and getting quang. It's for kids who have the potential. So it's up to a manager who is able to get, to coach, like you said. And if Poch, I don't think Poch had his time at Southampton is the best case. It is where like he was forced to use academy people as well as mixing
no, at Tottenham as
senior
well,
players
because
as well.
there was a point. There was a point he, but there was a point in Tottenham where he had to, for 18 months, they didn't sign anyone for him, so he was forced also to use. And look, I don't have a problem. Look, as I always say, I don't have a problem with whatever direction you want to go. But if you say you're a sporting director, you are paid millions a year, the very least I expect from you is that the squad that you are building, the team and the players that you are buying, you can, one, identify the profiles that should merge together, and two, a coach that is able to, put together this team that you have brought, this team that you've assembled. But after a thorough and exhaustive process, first they brought us, what's his name, Graham Potter. Then after another thorough and exhaustive process, they brought
Basically,
us
you just
Poch.
wanted to brighten. That be all. Just talk out zero.
Personally, I think they probably should have just bought Brighton. If you are just gonna keep taking everything from Brighton, we've taken 15, 16 people from Brighton since they became owners,
Players and staff.
players and staff. Even just last month or 2 months ago, some guy, Sam Jewel, head of BBB Academy, BBB, came from Brighton. So for me, as I said, it's not a problem that you want to give it to these two men.
It's Americans talking to Americans, but yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, if this coach doesn't source, this Enzo Maresca guy, if it doesn't work, I'm reading now that the contract is 5 years, whatever. They really believe that he's the right coach for these boys. Maybe he is, and for their sake, I hope that he is the right coach. I want my club to do well, so I hope that he's the right coach. But if it sound far, the sporting directors will have to go. In my opinion, they have to go.
You know what? For me, it's interesting. You're saying that you're happy they sacked Poch. I thought it was a wrong decision. Chelsea seem to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over. And I don't understand these Totboli and guys, whatever his name is. It's like they don't learn. One of the main problems I have with this is this 5-year contract that people are giving this guy. And tested, we don't see he do anything. We haven't like their notes are a lot. But he just got automatic qualification. Their notes are about 5 years. Hire the guy. I don't have a problem with that. 5 years, he charged too much. It's the same thing you did with Potter. They jumped the gun and Potter, no, they give him they gave him 5.
I think they gave him 3. They gave him 3
it was 5.
Yeah, actually, it was 5.
It was 5. They gave him a 5-year contract.
Yes, it was 5. That's why they had to pay out so much money to.
Yeah, and then it's like they're setting the guy up to be rich. If the guy doesn't hit the ground running and start playing Arteta and Pep ball, as you put out the job post, no, they say the manager for be able to compete with Arteta and Pep, go head to head with Arteta and Pep.
You see, and this is what I'm saying. You know for a fact that the squad you've built is young.
They can't.
You know for a fact, bro. The Carabao Cup final was the first final some of the players we used in that game had ever played in. So there was no difference between the players we had and the Liverpool kiddies where they can play. So at the end of the day, for me, if you sorry I catch you, but at the end of the day, if you know for a fact that this is a young manager, this is a young team, why on God's green earth is your task to them to make top four? Just because you think they are very good players and they have that potential.
They expect the manager to be able to coach. And you know what? Poch came into a mess. He stepped into a mess. He didn't step into a team. Like, everybody keeps using Arteta as an example. The guy finished 8th, 5th, second. Like, it wasn't, he didn't come in and then start challenging City, and like, it took time. It took time, a lot of money, a lot of dissection, players that we couldn't make it and things. And they keep forgetting that Arsenal suffered before we got what we are getting. But these people, it's like you get hot stick. If you take the hot stick, hey, it's not, come away. The stick touch you small, make you say, yeah, life is not always rosy, but they always want the rosy thing. This 5-year contract, you give this guy. If he comes in the first 6 months, he win 3 games, he draws 6, then lose 7. Question mark. They're going to start. Oh, Mauricio support is and pressure would be in top.
And
like
and
that's
more
pressure than what was at Leicester. And so this decision that they've taken, that they want to just hire any young manager that Pep has trained, make it kind of replicate what everybody else do.
I don't think that's what they're doing. Because if that's what they're doing, then they wouldn't have tried to sign McKenna or even talked about De Zerbi or Thomas Frank, right? Even to some extent, Ruben Amorim as well. So I don't think that's what they're doing. From all intents and purposes, they've been impressed by his attention to detail about our squad, including players we have on loan, including players we have in our academy that could make the jump up into the first team. So basically, his style of play, his attention to detail, that's what has impressed them. There's an article that I have yet to read, but a portion of the article is talking about how he went to Leicester. And they're talking about how when he first came to Leicester, before he got the job, he had already watched all the matches that Leicester played the season before, the one where they were relegated. He watched all their games to see what tools he was going to work with before he even started the job. So clearly, the guy has an attention for detail, right? He likes it. He has a style of play, positional. Me, I don't understand any of this tactical nonsense. The only style of play I understand is win, finish. I don't understand triangle, tactical, inverted left back, inverted right back, pressing, defensive striker. I don't understand any of these things. If you win, your style of play is good. That's all I care about. But at the end of the day, again, you as a sporting director should be able to identify that this is the kind of coach that can work with these kind of players. His style of play, his method of coaching blends well with the kind of players that we have assembled, right? I don't think they are not prepared to suffer.
You're
I just
changing
think
managers too much for those guys to even buy players that suit. You've changed 5 managers in 2 seasons.
Let's stop saying 5
How is
because
any sporting director supposed to keep up with that? So they're trying to build a squad and find a manager that fits it. The analogy you are given, I don't think is accurate.
But that is exactly what they're doing. It's like, they hear what I tell you. They are building the team. They make them our own projects. They've sat down. They've said this project, this is how we want it to be. You as a coach, your job is to coach. Finish. You don't tell us who to buy. Maybe we will, if we want to buy somebody, we might ask you. Because, for instance, they had a chance, apparently, to sign Ansu Fati.
After failure.
I agree with you. If that is how they want to go, then there's absolutely...
If the manager can't have players as he wants... No.
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. It's not just... And that's why I'm saying, if it doesn't work with Enzo Maresca, the 2 sporting directors, the Hideous twins, Paul Winstanley and Laurie Stewart, must also be fired. Because at the end of the day, they have ultimately failed at their job, which is rebuilding Chelsea's squad and finding a suitable coach for the squad. For me, I know the best who then they go take. They can bring Thomas Frank. If the 5 years is not confirmed,
I still think this was very premature. Only because
I don't agree, but that's fine.
It's not. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, obviously, you've made your stance. The thing is that the way football is these days is either you are building for instant success or you are building for long term success. There are some teams that are able to find a way to do build it whilst in transition, and that's where your money shines. Now, at Madrid, and Madrid is, I think, the perfect example where you had a cluster of older, experienced players that they wanted to bring in newer, younger talent. And I think that particular environment, you have to succeed. First of all, you must dominate your league first before you can even go on to go and conquer Europe. But these guys even show, whilst they are in transition, they are a top performing team. And that's what other teams hope to emulate. Now, Spain itself is not really a strong league like that. And I'm not even talking disrespectfully to any of the Spanish teams who are able to go to Bernabeu and win, or at least match Real Madrid in a game of football and beat them. But it is evident that the expectations over there allow for these players to kind of thrive. Not to say that Chelsea doesn't have that environment, but they bank so heavily on youth where any coach who comes in, it will be very difficult to get them to at least play at a very high level. You could see clear mistakes. Now you bought players like Enzo and all that who already have some qualities in stepping into that leadership role. But again, new league, all these things which come with it. So I'm not saying that everybody's doing their job wrongly. I say perspective has to be taken into account. Not to say that you guys would who are you talking? We're talking about Liverpool. Like we regret firing Poch, and Chelsea is very clear that the plan that they are trying to put together, someone will be successful with them. Very, very, very unfortunate that it wasn't Poch, but what you have bought is not what you are. It's where you deserve to be. After that one, that's my stance.
But I understand what you're saying. But again, my point why Poch had to be sacked, they gave him only a 2-year contract. So this summer, it was one of two things. If we believe you've done such a fantastic job and you are still the manager for us to go into the future, we extend that contract for you. Chelsea could not see themselves doing that. Pochettino himself had certain reservations about, not just limitations, but also he himself had reservations about how Chelsea's structure is being formed and built. And for instance, Chelsea we massively performed badly at set pieces. Like if you had a corner, a free kick, something, this season, it was almost sure banker that you score a goal against Chelsea. When they offered at the start of the season to Poch, look, let's get in a set piece specialist who will help you to coach and bring. He said no. He already has somebody on his staff who can coach it. But at the end of the day, it didn't work. So what did Chelsea do? They went ahead and signed a set piece specialist anyway. Now it's up to Poch whether he wants it or not. I mean, now he's not there, but he was due to start. This guy is due to start. Brentford's set piece specialist. He's due to start, I think, preseason into next season. And if Poch had stayed, Poch would have been forced to work with this guy. Now, the question is, does Poch want to work with this guy? First of all, he had already expressed high reservations of not wanting to work with him. He has a close knit of people he works with, and that's it. Next summer in 2025, Chelsea is going to play Club World Cup. The owners take it as a very serious competition. Then here World Cup, they say World Championship, we have to win it. So if they have reservations with Poch, whose contract will end before the Club World Cup even starts, and they don't think they will extend it, then I believe there was no point in keeping him. So let's mutually agree to terminate the contract. Let each of us go away. You leave with your stocks still high. You might walk into the Manchester United job or some other job.
Relax. Chill. I beg.
What do you relax? Am I lying?
Make we close up. Make it close up. Corey, you didn't host me this weekend, or me anyway. Me, I don't get.
What's going on? What's going on this weekend?
Champions League.
We have clash of. Do I want to call them Titans? But Sancho way he did all club.
It's not one the Titan. Chelsea saved they scored them, then we Titan. Maybe I'll go for them.
I forget the Champions League final 70.
That's what happens when you are eliminated in the quarterfinal. You forget.
Oh, don't you want to get there? You want to get there, no? You look forward to this.
It's not even that. It's Dortmund versus Madrid. That's what issue.
Stranger things have happened in football.
Like, I'm
stranger things have happened in football. You don't know.
True.
Stranger things have happened in football.
It's not.
So if we have Marcus Royce playing, relax. Make I just paint picture. Marcus Royce, who has a very what relationship how do I want to describe it? Like people from afar they like Imata. I think when we already play FIFA, you get the streets. FIFA 11, FIFA 12. That Dortmund team was nuts. Him, Goetze, Blaczkowski, then Lewandowski. Terror. That one, I not say I get hours in that game. The last time that he go Champions League final was at Wembley against Madrid and lost. Right? That be the season where Lewandowski go bang, go spot or take them go. Oh no, I may have got the final, but that be the season where no, it was against Bayern. Sorry, it was against Bayern. Lewandowski bang Madrid out, go face Bayern for Wembley, where Bayern win. Right? He hasn't been anywhere close to Champions League because of injuries and rah. Now it is last season where he has found some bit of form, has been able to help Dortmund qualify for the Champions League again, as well as get them to the final. It's going to Wembley again, up against Champions League giants. Now, stranger things have happened in football, and we don't know whether the football gods will be so merciful to shine upon him to say one last time. But I know United fans will be hate watching, or some United fans, not all United fans. Some United fans will be hate watching for that Sancho game. Because if you come back to the club car talk, say you will chop 10 cap for England. Never you go conquer.
True.
He will come and face this man. And it's if he thinks he's going to outlast Ten Hag there, that'd be childish mindset in itself. So I don't know whether the club might even want to, like, they'll try and find a solution.
I think just like what be name, Mason Greenwood, or he who shall not be named. Sorry, but I bore me name already. Just like he too. Then say they'll go sell out. I think they'll sell something.
I don't know where
I just want to make this prediction that the way all the finals we've seen so far have not gone the way they are supposed to go. So Leverkusen, I mean that one was a bit dicey, but Leverkusen were favorites to win. They lost.
Oh, they were favorites to at least take the match to a level.
Bro, Atlanta scored them 3.
And all these finals, it be one touch.
One touch, no penalties, no extra time. So
we settle on the goal house.
Yeah,
Euros they come. We for prepare.
We for go house quick. United beat City. I think Dortmund will just finish it off and beat. But okay. I can't see past. See, on one hand,
then they go for number 15. Where I don't even know the Spanish name.
Something, then go find something, give them. But the thing is,
they find already
that Cinque something, it be because 5 be Cinque or something like that. Hey, so basically, the way I see this Vinicius guy, this end of season, the way he pick form, he did do some kind of things for the wings. Be like he did train, say, Masa, Mbappe Uba, bomb position. So, I don't know, but I'm going to stick my neck out and say Dortmund to beat Real Madrid in the Champions League final.
Okay. Crack. I said crack. KO. I'm
going be crack.
Okay. I'm more certain of Madrid beating Dortmund than I was of Manchester City beating United.
So since they know it takes play.
See, this one they know will take play. I swear now. This shall see if you count.
Oh, make we clip this. So say Monday morning.
I will talk this thing.
Smiley, I beg to go clip this one. I've never been so certain. Make the boys just shine on my face.
See, this Royce thing they talk this nice Massa Royce never be the level of Madrid. What Madrid are bringing us onto that field, bro. Bellingham will lose final last. He can't get a sweet taste of trophies for La Liga and since then. This one he go GI Massa against the whole team.
If this thing no fall top, we get Corey Trey for here.
Brother?
All right.
Yeah, they can't ban them. Yeah, I know we'll take anything.
So Madrid
will take and go the altar.
Me, all I know be say, Corey, me, I can't hear there Saturday. Then we watch out because we.
I know the.
Oh, Chairman.
I
beg. Cool down for wifey. Cool down for wifey. I see the fresh haircut. I see the fresh trim. I see the fresh trim. It's cool. Then we might as well just charge it at this point of the episode. Charlie, you guys do we don't get any FPL things, but the Euros they come, so hopefully we'll get more information out to you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with us all the way up until the end of the episode. Salute to Smiley and Crack, wherever they are. And Charlie, salute to you guys as well. And love to all of you fans as well, Charlie.
Wait, for shout out, Starboy Kawawa. Starboy.
Shall wait for remember. Shout out to Kawawa as well, Charlie. We'll catch you guys on the next one. 18 dominates the conversation.
This has been a Gold Coast Reports production. Catch up on episodes and discover more shows from our network on listentogcr.live.